Hey guys, how's it going? It's Jewel and Arit here.
Hello.
Welcome to The Quarantine Life, episode number 27.
Ooh, 27. Getting up there, hey?
Yeah.
I wonder how long this is going to last for.
I have no idea.
We've been hearing so many different things about how long this quarantine thing is going to last for. Some say it's mid-May, some say it's end of May, or some say, I don't know, months from now. It's crazy what's happening right now. And every day we've been going live at 6 p.m. PST, doing these quarantine life episodes for you guys, just to let you know that we're still showing up, we're still working away, we're still hustling, we're still grinding, we're still doing our workouts. You know, we've created a new environment here where we're still, doing the things that we want to do. We've designed our days in the way that we want to spend our time because we have a lot of it now. There's no going out. So we've designed it in a certain way where we can have some fun in the morning, create, do puzzles, color. We've been working out. We've been working on our business, working on our creative business academy and client projects, So,
And initially when we started this whole thing, every morning I would wake up and I'd be like, oh, can't go out today. I'm gonna stay in, it would always be on my mind that I'm in here and we have to stay in. It wasn't necessarily a bad thing, but I was just always aware that I'm in a quarantine thing.
Because you were used to the habit of going out previously. So,
because we would go out like every day.
Yeah. I mean, it was such a regular thing for us. So when those restrictions were put into place, it definitely makes you realize, like, it brings it up to mind, and it's like, oh, okay, so we can't go out, so how do we recalibrate?
And now it's like, it's totally normal. I wake up and I'm like, oh, I gotta do my thing now.
Yeah, it's not so bad. We had the first week to recalibrate and adjust, and now it's been several weeks into this whole quarantine thing, and we've been getting a lot done.
Yeah. I know.
I've been very productive.
I'm thinking about when this whole thing ends and then when we have to go back out and do like our physical meetings and stuff, how that's going to work.
I know.
Because I'm getting used to getting a lot of stuff done.
Yeah, and I don't want to fall back into being less productive once we're able to go out again. But I mean, it's making us learn the routine that we have now. It's really making us learn what is more efficient and effective right now. So we can definitely still carry that forward once life goes back to normal.
Sorry, let's say hello to some of the people.
Yeah.
Hey, Lenny, how's it going? I believe you are watching from Puerto Rico. I remember you said that last time.
And you've been on like so many of these live streams, so we're always happy to see you here. Thank you for joining us.
Hey, Linda, how's it going?
Hi, Linda.
Did you film any videos or do any crafts today? Hi, Nicole.
Hi, Nicole.
How's the baking going? I saw the danishes that you delivered to Liat. Those looked amazing.
Ooh, I didn't see those.
Yeah, they were crazy. Here, I'll pull up a picture.
I probably want some of those.
I have to think about what day. Yeah, I didn't even know what day it was either.
Yeah, I know. I thought tomorrow was Sunday for a second.
I know, today's Friday.
Yeah, all of the days are just kind of molding into each other because they're all the same for us. At least we don't have a different routine really for different days.
Or yeah,
it's just
these
all kind
danishes.
Oh, nice, Nicole.
So Nicole made these danishes.
Those look like store-bought. Like you just went out and bought them. Like, looks pretty profesh. RG says, hello, everyone. Hi, RG. Happy to have you on here. And Linda says, I covered buttons with book pages.
But you covered buttons with book pages.
Oh, cool.
Sorry, I have to think about that for a second.
Haven't uploaded yet. Want to try to have an intro to the video. Cool. So I think what she let us know if I'm reading this incorrectly, but I think you are taking pages from books, whether they have images on it or just text, and you're, I guess, almost doing like a mache or a paper mache kind of thing, just like putting it or glazing it on top of a button. So the buttons are like they have text on them, book page text on them, or
So
images.
I'm guessing they're like large buttons to be wrapping them.
Maybe they could be big or
Linda
small.
said they're, oops, yes, you got it.
Yeah.
They're ugly buttons. Whoa, crazy.
Nice.
What kind of print are you wrapping them in?
Ugly butting. Sorry, I have to feature this. It's funny. Linda. Ugly butting. But you meant to say ugly buttons, yes. That's really interesting. Where did you learn how to do that? And looking forward to that video, to seeing that video on your channel.
Yeah, checking that out.
You said you're working on wanting to have an intro to the video. So is it you're trying to create an intro in general for your YouTube videos? Because if so, Jewel has some, maybe 1 or 2 tutorials on that. It's editing in Camtasia, but you could take the same kind of things and use whatever software you are using.
Yeah, what editing software are you using? Camtasia says they're releasing their new 2020 version on April 28th, which is 4 days from now, and I'm counting the days. I'm so excited for the new software upgrade.
Yeah, and you know there's going to be an explosion of Camtasia 2020 tutorials on the channel once she digs into that.
So get ready for those. Hey, Fuzzy Randomness, how are you?
Hello.
How's it going? We started the puzzle today, so we finished the paint, the coloring, the lion, and then we headed over to the puzzle. And this puzzle is really interesting because it's not like full of color. It's got a matte textured print on it.
Yeah.
So
it's almost like jeans, like Levi's.
Yeah, she keeps
jeans.
saying it's jeans.
I'm looking at the pieces, and like some of them are blue and jean colored, but others are, different colors. But it all has that same kind of jean texture, which is really interesting. I kind of like it. So that's the DC Comics puzzle that we showed you guys yesterday. I just got started on the outline of it today, so excited to fill it in and show you guys once it's developed more.
Right after the live stream, when we were showing the pictures of the lion, I got inspired to take this photo, and Uri captured a really cool photo of me where I just decided to put it half of my face to do like a half lion, half me face. And I'm like, Uri got a really good shot, and it happened like right after the live stream yesterday.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Where are we? Hey, Product Patrol.
Hi, Cheeks. How's it going?
Cheeks was wearing new wristbands today in his video.
Oh, they new ones that you ordered.
They were like super bright pink. It was cool.
Ooh, nice. Changing it up. We have a few people who have been changing up their wardrobes lately for YouTube videos.
Hey, Roland. How are you?
Hi, Roland.
Fuzzy said, all good here. It's Friday. Glad it's Friday. Hey, Liat.
Hi, sis. How's
Can
it
you
going?
show us the puzzle again? Yeah, I'll grab the puzzle in just a moment. Let me grab
it. I'm more easily able to get out here.
Liat said, saw that pic. Looks great. Thank you. I use Rippy for short framed picture videos, so just like 8 seconds. Interesting. I've never heard of Rippy before. I saw the picture. It looked cool. Thanks. It was a spur of the moment inspiration.
So this is the puzzle.
It's got like a matte textured effect. Let's zoom in on that.
And this is the poster. So the puzzle comes with a poster. And I don't know if you guys can see it on camera. No, I don't think you can.
Here, no, I'll get a piece out.
If you look super close, it's textured. The pieces are very textured. So I don't know if you can see like those fine lines going across the pieces.
It's not, maybe.
But anyways,
it's
that's
totally
what
blurry.
makes it like a jean kind of texture that I was talking about.
Yeah, there's a whole texture on everything. So it's not like a vibrantness, that I'm used to with puzzles. I'll do what Cheeks does. He always does this in his videos. Oh!
But doesn't drop the food.
He always shows stuff in his videos like that.
So Linda is saying here that...
Oh, I saw that already.
Okay, so...
I read that one.
Okay.
Everything is great. This is my first time on YouTube today. Oh, nice. So you've been out and about?
Very cool. What have you been working on? Or not? Maybe you just went out and spent some time today. Let us know.
You guys, my sister
Special guest is in the house.
My sister is on the live stream. Ready? I'll put her up on the screen. Her name is Justine Tolentino. And she's on the live stream. She rarely
Justine.
shows up. Cool puzzle. She's not too much online, like social media, like I am. We're opposite in that way. She doesn't have like an Instagram or a YouTube. She just has Facebook. That's it. Doesn't have Twitter or anything like that. And then I'm like on social media and she's like not on social media.
Yeah, so it's really something when you see her online.
Yeah, that's why I'm making such a big deal out of it. Is it a DC? It says DC on it.
Yeah, it's DC.
Justice League. It was literally the only cool puzzle left in Walmart that we went to in Vancouver. It was either that or the Anne Geddes pictures, which are where babies are photographed wearing like vegetable outfits.
Yeah, like the babies are like Brussels sprouts or sunflowers. We didn't grab those.
And then Ripple. I think I've heard of Ripple actually. Predictive texting is getting better for me. Like
getting the better of me.
Oh, is getting the better. Snack cam, yeah. Cheeks and his snack cam. Liat says, hey, Justine, welcome to the YouTube land. She was on watching from Facebook, but yeah, she watches a lot of YouTube videos. Linda says, hi, sissy. Yeah, you know what's funny is she's a year younger than me. And so when we were raised, my mom mainly, dressed us up in the exact same clothes all the time. So people thought we were twins all the time.
I can see that.
Yeah, so because it was just easier for her, because there was two of us and we were pretty like loud and, bratty kids, so, craziness.
Doing kid things that kids do.
And so we'd always go into like a Sears or the Bay and then she'd find one outfit and then find two and then there you go, done.
It's probably, it's easy. It's easy on her to find. Yeah, I have to find different outfits.
Remember always wearing the exact same clothes.
So Roland says, finished building a raised garden bed with a greenhouse top lid. Wow. Also got a trailer full of free firewood. Nice. Ooh. So did you create a video out of that, Roland? Or it was just for personal enjoyment?
I'm physically spent. Yeah, I hear ya.
I bet.
It's like when we go grocery shopping. We're so done after it.
Which normally shouldn't be very difficult, like manual labor.
Nice. Wow. You do such cool, like outdoor projects all the time.
Yeah. Really, really cool. I spent earlier today working on a client project. I was designing a PowerPoint presentation for somebody. So sent that off and did a lot of emails and responding to people because we've been getting messages from all different mediums, comments, emails, like our Facebook page and just everywhere, Facebook Messenger. So I was able to catch up a little bit on that today.
Nice. The YouTube comments, because our stats are going up, we're getting so many comments per day that, you know, I try to spend 15 to 20 minutes responding back to comments just on YouTube comments. I try to do that at least every day, 15 to 20 minutes. And I always try to clear up the current day and then try and get to the previous ones. But it seems like I only can clear one, like the day, like today's day, and then another pile comes in and another pile.
You have a different strategy. I respond to comments once a week, and that usually is anywhere between 1 to 2 hours. And so it's like I always go back to like a week ago and then respond to those comments. So I batch them.
No, but like
batch comment responding.
You already start from way back.
Yeah, from a week ago. Yeah, so that's why it could take between 1 to 2 hours.
I would get really tired, I think, if I did 1 to 2 hours of just like typing answers. I already get tired after the 20 minutes.
Yeah, it depends whatever's doable for you. It's like Jewel, she'll be able to film like, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 videos in one go. And for me, my max is 4. Like
I have to mentally prepare for that though. That's not just like, oh, let's just film. I have to like be mentally ready the day before. I've got my list of videos, you know, the gear is set up. Like I have to be mentally and physically there and then just ready to go back to back to back, because after the end, your throat's all dry and like everything's scratchy and you just feel tired. You just feel so tired. For me, my energy gets sucked into the camera. It's crazy.
Because you literally, you turn on. When you're on camera, you know, you're there presenting. So it's almost like you're giving a presentation every single video. So that's like 8 presentations.
And usually after filming, I'm so done. Like I just need to put on something on Netflix or something. I can't even start editing. It's just that has to happen on another day. Let's see here. Great job, Roland. Time to rest this weekend. Yeah, rest it up. Watch that Michael Jordan documentary if you haven't already. They're going to be coming out with they're releasing 2 new episodes per week. And so they already have 2, and then the next 2 will be coming out on the 27th, so 3 days from now. I have bits of video and have to put together. Jerry says, good to be back. Hey, Jerry.
Hi, Jerry. Nice to see you on here again.
Roland says, I have to shave in the morning for my photo shoot.
Yes, you do.
Roland's taking a photo because Arit is designing... Roland asked Arit to design his YouTube banner graphic.
Yes. And so Roland is working on taking a good photo for me so I can use it on his YouTube banner and also possibly on the thumbnails as well. So I'm designing a couple of YouTube thumbnails for him. I'm sure it'll look good in any case, Roland.
Are there any items or articles in your home that you appreciate more now during the lockdown? For me, it's a renewed love for my jogging pants. That's awesome. And that's a really good question. Really good question. For me, I'd have to say that couch that we always take photos on. I mean, I've always loved it since we got here, but I think I love it even more. And it's a huge couch. Like you could fit a lot of people on it. And I always do this thing because it's an extension couch. So it turns into like a full on space. And I do this thing where I like roll around on it from side to side just to show how big it is. And it's how we're able to do the puzzle on there. So there's like, we have a huge poster board, kind of like a cardboard poster board that we use for the puzzle. And, you know, we're both able to sit on the couch with that and then do the puzzle on there. So yeah, puzzle.
The couch. Yes. For me, well, I don't know if it's so much of an appreciation, but just an enjoyment of being able to wear summer clothes in the house, even though it's cold outside. So I've been wearing capris and, like, as you can see, tank tops, and it looks pretty cold outside right now, but I'm indoors. It's my own summer environment in here. So I've just enjoyed doing that. And also these, I've been using them a lot more. My headphones, super appreciate this right now. Because I'm able to just lock in and focus, listen to music and just focus in on whatever it is that I'm working on. And I listen to different types of things, different types of music, depending on what it is that I'm working on. If it's something that I have to actively think about, like coming up with copy or content, or if I'm reading something, then I need more like coffee shop sounds or soundscapes rather than stuff with words in it. But if I'm designing, then I can listen to whatever. So definitely my headphones.
Roland says, Jewel, that would be exhausting. Yes, the whole filming videos, it's a complete, like, it has to be its own thing. I can't attach it to anything else. Typically, like, I don't have anything scheduled after. Usually back when it was normal life, well, this is normal now, but before I would film 4 to 6 videos on a Saturday, and then we would arrange to hang out with our friends in the evening. So we would go to the movies or go to dinner or just doing something in the city and downtown and just like check out mentally. So I would just film the videos and then go hang out. Roland said he's looking forward to the photo shoot. And then Jerry had said, how many photos do you want Roland to take? What sizes?
Whatever, the size actually doesn't matter. The size of the photo doesn't matter as long as it's not blurry and as long as it's like high resolution. Just, anything from your camera phone nowadays is fine. He was asking whether to take it with his DSLR or his phone, but the phone is fine. It just needs to be good resolution and just light. A variety. Yeah, a variety of photos is good. If you're making your own YouTube thumbnails, it's good to just have a variety of poses. Just be yourself in those poses. Don't try to be anything that you're not. And and I can make whatever photos work in Photoshop. So,
do you read that, Marie?
Cheers to the freaking weekend. Yes, happy Friday, Jojo. We were just talking about how we didn't know what day it was. So here's another reminder that it is the actual weekend. And if you've been having a hard work week, then time to relax, time to chill.
Cheek says pajamas are his item of choice.
Goes with the whole jogging pants kind of vibe. I know a lot of people who feel the same way and who do Zoom calls with the top half being like looking great, ready to go out, and the bottom is like pajama pants.
I find that if I do not change out of my pajamas, that I'm going to feel like in that lazy state.
Yeah.
This is just for me. I know that other people can stay in their pajamas and totally do stuff and that whole thing. But I found that if I do not change after that, if I don't take a shower, I need a shower. I find that I've always been taking showers ever since I was a kid. Ever since I always needed a shower, mainly because I used to be so weird about my hair because when I wake up, the hair is all messy and it can only get reset after a shower and then you blow dry it and stuff.
Oh, your shower is your reset button.
Yeah. So that's why I need that. If I do not do the shower and do not change, I'm laying on the couch and that's all that's really happening.
Yeah. No, same. I have to actually get dressed in order to feel that I am in work mode. Because if I stayed in my PJs, I would just want to lay on that really nice couch that we have back there.
Here's another thing about sofas/couches. Now there's a debate with my wife and I that you guys always have. I call it a couch or sofa. She calls it a Chesterfield. Interesting.
That is the stereotypical word for couch in Canada, you know? Like
A Chesterfield?
That's what like
What?
the Bare Naked Ladies, they always use that word in their songs and stuff as like a Canadian thing. But yeah, I've never used the word Chesterfield myself. Like, I don't even know if that is different. Is a Chesterfield different from an actual sofa couch, or is it just like a synonym, like another word for it?
I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't know the difference between couch and sofa either. This is a philosophical debate.
Roland says, I won't try to be Fabio. Remember when he did those butter commercials?
Who?
Right? Fabio, he's like, it's not the margarine commercials or the butter commercials. It's not.
I have not seen these.
Oh gosh, now I need to pull it up. It's from the 90s. Hold on.
Roland says it was a brand. Oh, okay. Chesterfield is a brand?
Oh. I have to now look at these.
I did not know that.
Fabio butter commercial.
So I would actually love to hear what your guys' just 1 second. I would love to hear what your guys' answer is actually to this question too, because that's a really good question asked by RG. Are there any items or articles in your home that you appreciate more now during lockdown? So put that in the comments and take it away, Joel.
I can't see. I wasn't crazy. Fabio used to do these commercials. He would always go, I can't believe it's not butter.
Oh, I've heard of that.
Remember? He would always say that. And it was like margarine or something. And he would always say, I can't believe it's not butter.
I didn't know it was Fabio. I thought it was just the butter commercials. That was their like tagline or whatever.
The 90s.
Yes, 90s.
Yeah, there you go. See?
Cheeks. Of course, Cheeks would know.
Yeah, they're so vintage and like nostalgic and 90s and 80s. Product Patrol, they're always doing vintage stuff. Nice. Yeah, I can't believe it's not butter.
Yeah, so we've had a pretty productive week, wouldn't you say? What projects or what certain things have you gotten off your plate?
Well, I've been doing a lot of the YouTube channel is a standard maintenance, you know. We are trying to put out 2 to 3 videos a week. Right now it's like 2 videos. Sorry, not 2 to 3 videos a week. No, 2 to 3 videos a day. Mm-hmm. It's been 2 videos a day, including the live stream. And so just trying to do those while there was that one day where I was at a commission, so I kind of lost a day. So I'm kind of like a little bit playing catch up right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've been having like coaching calls and meetings, and we just got like a bunch of orders for design work, which was really out of nowhere. We got so many, like not so many, but like emails from people with substantial projects. Mm-hmm. There was like 3 or 4 previous clients that were like, I need a workbook thing made, I want a website and want some graphics done. And we're like, whoa, it's weird. Like everyone's emailing on the same day.
I love it. I love doing design work. It's like I'm a multi-passionate creative. I really am. I love design. I love digital design. I love music, singing, lyric writing itself too, just writing. I enjoy, and I've always been doing crafts and all things artsy when I was younger, especially. And a new skill that I would like to learn one day is how to play the drums. So that is something that I'm definitely going to take on in the future. I don't know when, but
I think your hands would hurt.
I'm down for it.
I've seen like drummers, and they always have to like
blisters and stuff.
They have to tape their hands and stuff.
I love like working with the beat more than anything. I used to play piano, but I didn't really get too much into it. I didn't like it that much, like all the theory stuff. So and now I just kind of play it sometimes when I'm trying to get the right notes for writing a song, but not like playing songs on the piano. Roland says that I appreciate our kitchen more.
Yeah, same.
True, yes.
I appreciate the kitchen more because this whole time we've only ordered food twice. And yeah, what was it that we ordered? Boston pizza and White Spot.
Two major junk foods. It's like we can't cook that kind of stuff here, so might as well just go all out and get the really junk stuff.
At Boston Pizza, they have this dish. It's an appetizer. It's called the cactus cut potato skins. It's basically like they make it like chips, but they're not chips. Way better than chips. And then they have this crazy like dip, and we always say extra crispy please in the notes. And like they listen, they actually do make it extra crispy, and it's like it's really good.
Roland says, Reet on drums. Yeah, wouldn't that be a sight? Oh, I'd be so into it. I really would. I think that would be so much fun. Linda says, people are getting ready for when we can get to our new normal. Yeah, I mean,
people are getting ready?
Well,
like going back to normal?
People are getting antsy, right?
Yeah.
It's been a while now since we've all been indoors, and I mean that's why we're hearing of like riots breaking out and that kind of stuff, or protests rather. And yeah, I mean, I know that there are some talks of certain places opening up again and going back to normal, but it's hard to say. Like I've been hearing so many different dates of when things will go back.
It's not going to be too much different for us. So
Lenny says, Reet, do you have a video about an effective design brief to get the info you need from your client? Meaning like what information I would need. Because it depends on the project. It depends, like the information that I would need from like if I'm doing a social media graphic versus a website is totally different.
So there, she doesn't have as of now, doesn't have a kind of standard, video or form. Usually she's doing like an email thing and like asks them directly. These are people that she's already worked with that came from Fiverr initially, and they kind of followed her off of Fiverr when that whole thing went down. So
I have like, when I was on Fiverr, I would actually use a template. I use Trello to create certain templated messages for the client in different stages of the journey. So when they first inquire, I had a templated message on like certain questions that I would ask them. And then another templated message of the way that I would send the quote and certain, things that I need to state. And then another template. So I have those kinds of things. And if that's something you'd be interested in me sharing, I wouldn't mind, Lenny. I could do a video on that. That would be a new video idea for me. So that would be great.
Oh, whoops. Jewel, I'm very impressed that you remembered Fabio, a blast from the past. He was also famous for being a romance novel cover model.
Yes, so that's how I know Fabio. I know Fabio from the romance novels, which I didn't read. Just to put on the record, I never really got into romance novels, but I do know that he was on the cover. But that's interesting that you remembered him being in the butter commercials.
I used to watch TV like religiously, like 24/7. That was our only form of entertainment other than, playing outside. I was a kid that played outside. And then it was like you had TV with 28 channels, and then that was it.
It's like those types of kids don't exist anymore. I was a kid that played outside.
Remember when it was only 28 channels, and then you would just change the channel until something interesting happened, but then it was really all the same. And like I remember when it was like only news stuff, I would get like so bored. But then I would do art and crafts and things like that. or listen to my Walkman cassette tape player.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, those are. That's
now you guys can kind of figure out how old we are.
And then Take Out the Trash says hello.
Hi, John. I remember your name because you emailed me asking about the thumbnails. So nice to see you on here again.
Cool. Yeah, so I'm looking to film more videos to get closer to finishing our YouTube course. I was thinking of doing a follow-up YouTube course, kind of like a YouTube boot camp, where it would be like a 12-week or 8-week thing. I haven't decided how long. And then it would be like a challenge kind of course where you need to, this course would be to help you get a bulk amount of content ready for like 2 months or something.
Okay,
Do you know what I mean? Like a boot camp thing? Yeah,
and we can put that together with the PDF that I designed.
Oh.
Because that's, so you're thinking of getting them to, the challenges to film and edit and release.
Well, yeah, because like the hardest thing for people is like they don't know how to get actually started. Mm-hmm. So this boot camp would be like, okay, lecture 1 or whatever, you need to get a piece of paper and write down like 30 ideas and like, you know what I mean? Like,
cool.
Like take them through the actual steps, because some of them can just be like, okay, yeah, I got it, but then some like need like an actual layout,
step by step. Yeah. Let us know if that's something that that sounds interesting to you guys. This is the first I'm hearing of the idea. It's pretty cool. Like a challenge in general is good because it gets people to take action and be committed with the content that they're learning from you rather than just watching your videos. So
yeah, it's to help them get going. I just thought of it when I was working out. I was pumping the iron, doing some hammer curls, and then I was like, YouTube boot camp. And then I was just like thinking about that.
Nice.
So I was thinking about a working out boot camp and how those work, how like a physical workout boot camp, you like attend it for like, I don't know, a couple weeks or something, or 3 weeks, and then they like kick your ass and then you're fit. And then
so we're going to kick some ass. So YouTube butt. I think that's a cool idea. I mean, especially because a lot of people start channels but don't necessarily follow through with releasing content. Yeah, it's the follow through. So yeah.
Cool. RG Titan says yes. Three's Company reruns. When I was a kid, me and my sister in the morning, we used to wake up really early to get ready for school. This was in the 90s. And Three's Company would play at like 7 in the morning. So I was always watching Jack and Chrissy and Mr. Farley and like all the things they'd get into, and like they go to the Regal Beagle and all that stuff.
I never watched this show.
I used to even watch, here, I'll even go further. I used to even watch Happy Days with the Fonz. She doesn't know really who the Fonz is, but there was this channel that used to play like really old stuff.
How about British comedy? Fawlty Towers?
No.
Keeping Up Appearances? I know that kind of stuff.
Jerry says, great idea. This is what I'm looking for. Awesome. That is cool to know that would be helpful for you. And then explain that again. Which one?
Maybe the challenge.
Zaid says, love your editing videos. Helps me a lot. You're the best. Thank you so much, Zaid. Camtasia will be releasing their new version like in 4 days. So I'll be doing some new tutorials on the new version.
So Roland, if you're talking about the explaining the challenge again, Joel Yeah, I see your
Okay.
comment here.
The Regal Beagle.
So Jewel just recently thought of this idea about doing a 90-day challenge, YouTube challenge.
Oh, was it 90 days? I thought
I'm
it
not
was.
sure.
I was like,
Maybe it's not 90 days, but
no, I didn't say 90 days. So it was like a YouTube boot camp.
A boot camp to help
And
people create content.
It was like helping them create content for 2 months worth.
2 months.
Like,
okay,
to help
so
them
60
create.
days.
Help them to create 2 months worth of content, but I don't actually know how long the boot camp would be.
Right. So 60 days worth of content. So it would be a challenge. And it would be structured in a way where it would be like step by step what you need to do on this day, on this, to create, to come up with ideas, to create and film your videos, and to edit them and release them. So it's very like a guided.
Yeah, it's a
process.
guided thing, and I got the idea when I was working out, pumping the iron, doing hammer curls, because I was thinking about a workout boot camp, and then I thought, oh, YouTube boot camp, and like how that would work. And I don't have the full details yet, but I was just thinking about it.
Cool. Nice idea. Let's just scroll back up here. I saw.
Oh.
So Lenny
is over here.
Do you know if a library of memes, graphics, and sounds exist? I see some memes used like on regular.
Yeah. So I'm part of this group called or you are too. It's called the Women of YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And there are a couple people in there that they make memes. Like there's a website where you can make memes and other people make memes and they put them on there, and then that's where people get them from. I don't know if they monetize them or anything like that, but there is a library website of memes.
And of sounds too. You would know about that, wouldn't you?
Oh, sounds like sound effects?
Yeah.
Sound effects. Yeah, there's like lots of them. There's some in YouTube.
Yeah, I think that's what I was going to say. YouTube has its own library of
sound effects and audio.
And I think you said something up here too, Lenny. I didn't see it. It would be cool to get your perspective on tools, processes for setting right expectations with clients. Yeah, absolutely. I make everything super clear up front. When you're working with clients, you have to be super clear about what it is that you're doing for them, and then get them to agree on those points. So I can definitely film a video on that and show you some of my templates even as well.
Hold on a second. So let's remove that. So about the memes and GIFs and stuff. So if you go on your Facebook already has a bunch of them like loaded in or whatever. So if you go on your Facebook and this is like a post, right? If I'm doing a post, and if you scroll down, you'll see GIF or GIF, and then that's where all the memes are. Oh, well, these are movement memes, but these are, I mean, you can get stationary ones as well. So you just type in a word and then they're all there.
Cool. Let's see some more of your comments here. Yes, love British comedy. Oh, thank goodness. Somebody agrees with me.
Three's Company is still playing. Yeah, they just keep rotating that. And then Jerry says, I got your course and never started it. My fault, but a boot camp with homework and challenges makes me accountable.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing, is people need accountability.
Yeah, that's the whole idea behind a challenge. It's it's live, it's happening, you're doing the work together. And we've never actually done anything like that before. So something to do with YouTube and creating YouTube content is a great idea.
Jerry says 90 is too long. I get distracted easily. Yeah, I don't think it would be 90 days.
Yeah.
I don't think.
We were talking in terms of amount of content. So, I mean, 90 days worth of content, if you're releasing one a week, is 4 times 3,
12 videos.
12 videos. So, which isn't so bad. I mean, it will be broken up. You're not going to film 12 videos all at once. So yeah, we haven't figured out the details. I just heard of the idea right now. So we'll keep you posted on that, but it's good to get your feedback, letting us know that it is something you're interested in.
Maybe you can make a weekly challenge with group competition. Yeah, that could be interesting.
Cool. Yeah, we'll talk more about it.
RG Titan says, how did you get over the fear if you had that feeling of appearing on YouTube videos for the introverts? So
yeah,
I am an introvert in real life. Like when I used to be a very shy kid growing up, and then I eventually found humor and tried to be funny all the time. So I would always try and be like silly and funny and weird and like make jokes and play practical jokes on people all the time. And that's kind of how I got out of my shell. But then when I used to go to like networking meetings and stuff, I used to get so shy and like so nervous, and I didn't know what to say, and it was just it was a thing that I really had to get over. And you're writing it down a note?
Yeah, I'm writing a note down for Lenny's video idea for me about client expectations.
So I've always been like an introvert, and I still sort of am right now, but it's easier for me to talk to a camera, to be honest, because it's like you don't actually see the people. So when people say, oh, I'm nervous to go on camera, I'm scared or whatever, we always use the terminology of think about doing a video and how you would do the video to your friend, like someone that you feel really comfortable with, and speak and act like that. Don't try and put on a show or anything, because the first YouTube video that I ever recorded, it was a tutorial video for a Facebook banner graphic back when Facebook had vertical banners. Now they have horizontal banners. And I was showing something about it, and it was just this very simple tutorial, but it took me 8 hours to film this one video. And I was so critical of myself. I thought that I needed to speak every word perfectly, and every time I would make the slightest mistake, I would stop it, start again, stop it, start again. And I remember I was like having this crazy battle in my head with me and myself about getting this video out, and it was hard. But doing YouTube videos, unfortunately, your first videos are going to be bad. They're going to be bad. You're not going to have it all smoothed out for most people. There are the strange ones that are automatically good on camera, but for the most part, the video is going to be bad, and it is repeated exposure over and over again that you'll get better.
Yeah, the repetition piece is definitely going to help you push through that fear. But I would ask you, like, think about why exactly, what is the fear that you have of appearing on YouTube videos? Is it, what other people will think? Is it just how you will sound or what you will say on camera? Is it, there's maybe dive into that a little bit deeper, because based on that, there are certain things you can do. So for example, for me, like my fear of speaking on camera when we first started doing these videos was like, I wanted to be able to explain things clearly. I didn't want to sound like I didn't know what I was talking about. And that's it's strange, because I'm only talking about things that I know, that I know very well. So why would I feel like that? I know this knowledge, I have this knowledge, but I was so concerned about the way that it would come across on the other end, and I wanted it to be clear. And I found that, when I would just jump in front of the camera, it would be so nerve-wracking and stressful for me in the beginning to film those videos. So what ended up working for me is creating an outline. I never really liked to do scripts or anything like that and memorize the full video. but I would do outlines. So writing down a few points of what I would be touching on in the video, or just like even a few prompt words for me to start like to look down and then just look up and then start speaking. It helped me organize my speech better. And just doing that over and over again, just practicing it, filming it over and over again is what helps to push past that fear.
And now when I do a video, I'm always thinking about, if this video helps one person, I've done my job. It's just one person. And it's like now we get messages from so many people saying that our videos help them so much, and that's what keeps us going. And there were times where if you go back on my videos, I look different like a year and a half ago. I've lost a bunch of weight, and I was very self-conscious going on video when I had gained all this weight. There's a whole story on the gaining of the weight and all that kind of stuff. But, I hid behind the camera, and that's why I didn't like going into networking meetings and stuff like that. And then but even though I felt that way, I knew that these videos were helping people. So now when I look at those videos and I'm like, oh my gosh, I look so different back then. But, I've gained a lot of confidence doing these videos. I'm actually going to be recording a video. It's I have a post-it note here about it. It says, uploaded 1,200 videos on our channel. What have we learned? Mm-hmm. And I came up with a bunch of bullet points to share about what we've learned after uploading 1,200 videos on our channel. And this was coming from someone who could barely raise their hand up in school and answer a question. I hated it when the teacher asked me for an answer because I never would raise my hand. I was never that kid that raised their hand. I was always hiding in the back, like trying to, and not make eye contact with the teacher. I never wanted to be called on and that kind of thing. So we've come a long way, both of us.
Yes. Yeah. We didn't know, like we felt all those things like fear, anxiety, all that kind of stuff when you're first starting a channel. And it's just part of the journey. You will get through it.
Jerry says, keep me posted. Love the idea. Yeah, we'll keep you posted for sure.
Awesome.
RG Titan says Twitter has a lot of GIFs as well.
GIFs or GIFs?
GIFs.
GIFs.
I switched it up. Lenny says, what is your take on fair use and clipping other content in videos? Is there a safe way around it, or you recommend avoiding it altogether? I would recommend avoiding it. I don't take anyone's videos and put them in. We might use like pictures from things, like if I'm featuring a product, I'll grab the picture from Google, that kind of thing. And there are people that do those, reaction videos, and they insert other people's clips. I mean, you can get away with it, but you never know, if someone's gonna come after you for using their content or whatever.
Yeah, it's a liability.
Yeah, it's a liability on your channel, and I feel it's just best to stay away from it and not use other people's videos.
Especially because you're putting so much work into building this asset of your YouTube channel. And yeah, you never know when someone can, flag something, or YouTube.
Or the rules change. Like things are always changing on YouTube. You ladies have some awesome ideas. Thank you, Jojo.
Thank you.
What I learned from you is that for the first video, you have no subs, and that takes the pressure off. Yeah, like literally no one's watching, so it's okay. Go ahead.
Experiment.
Make the mistakes.
Yes.
Make watch anyone's first video. It's usually not good compared to where they are.
Yeah.
And Cheeks, if you have any input about your first video and how that went, like you can see how much he's evolved. Before he was filming his videos with he didn't have like a DSLR camera at the time, And then now he has like a whole studio downstairs, green screen, DSLR, lights. Like, it takes time to upgrade to that level. He didn't start off like that.
Yeah.
But he just started with like, with what you have.
Yeah, just be excited for what this journey can become or can lead to. And just know that it's all baby steps and it's just all a learning curve right now. And that's okay. And yeah, definitely that for sure takes the pressure off. So everyone starts at 0.
Lenny says, not sure if YouTube blocks or knows as soon as you upload. They do have this software that recognizes if you are taking clips from other people's videos. They have this recognition software. And the thing is, if the other person that you took the clip from, there's this part in the dashboard where they can see like copyright stuff and see other people using their stuff. So they can actually see that you've taken that part and uploaded it to your channel. And there is a part in there that says, dispute. So they can dispute it if they don't like the way that you've used it or whatever. So that's why we don't really do that kind of stuff. Daniel says, I'm going to finally get Camtasia when the new version comes out next week. Been watching your YouTube lessons and love them. Gonna enroll in your full course once I get the software. That's awesome.
That is awesome, Daniel.
Thank you so much. I didn't even, Camtasia was not something that I had envisioned being known for. It was like, it's cool because like.
You're such a pro at it now. And it's been helping so many people.
And it's all because Reet said, you're doing so many Camtasia videos. Why don't you do some tutorials on it? And I was like, what? No one's going to watch that. And then I just started creating these tutorials.
And in that course, Daniel, there's some pretty like creative things that Jewel teaches you. Like it's not just, she has the basic stuff in there, like how to edit videos, how to add text, all this, the basic stuff. But then there's also like how to create this like picture-in-picture effect and all these creative things that she's learned just by experimenting with the software. So yeah, we're excited for you. It's gonna be a fun journey.
Yeah, I have tutorials in there that literally no one else is teaching because I just made them up. Like I made up the technique because the software allows you to be creative, and I'm always wanting to create new things in videos, especially for Arit's music stuff, not so much in the tutorials, but I'm always trying to think of like cool new ways to do stuff. And yeah, there's like so many things I thought of in there and continue to think of. Yes, I agree. When speaking on camera, you should believe that there's an audience on the other side. Yes.
Yeah.
We're always speaking to the audience to help them. Haha, Jewel, how long did it take you to edit your first YouTube video? I actually don't have that memory.
Really?
Yeah, I don't remember.
You have all memories. Really? You don't have this one?
I don't remember.
She has a really great memory, by the way. She'll remember some crazy weird detail of when she was like 4 or 5 years old. So that's why.
It's funny because I think the filming was way more traumatic that I don't even remember editing it.
The filming was traumatic. But that's a good question, Jojo.
Daniel says, can you use an iPhone for recording Camtasia lessons? I've just been using my internal webcam to do Zoom lessons with my students because you can't find any good webcams right now. There are still webcams. Okay, first I would try, have you tried eBay? Because that's kind of like people forgot about eBay. Because everyone just knows like online regular stores, Amazon, Walmart, Target, Best Buy, those kinds of places. Try eBay, try your local Facebook marketplace, try Craigslist, try putting it out there like on a Facebook post or whatever. Does anyone have an extra webcam? There are no-name brand webcams on Amazon that will likely be better than just like a regular camera on your computer, the regular webcam on your computer. So try those kinds of places.
Do you know of anything to do with the phone though, to be able to record it with your phone?
Can you use iPhone for recording Camtasia lessons? Like, you can record with your phone and then take the footage off of that and put it into Camtasia and then edit it. Are you talking about
Are you talking about
the
recording?
screencast recording?
Yeah, recording the screen of your phone, or also wanting it to record you with the camera on your phone? Let us know, Daniel.
Linda says, practice, you just have to get out of your own way and do it. Yes.
Yeah.
You literally need to get out of your own way. You're the only one.
And that's why it helps to imagine that there is someone on the other side of the camera, that you are talking to a friend, that you are doing this for your audience, because it takes that whole thing off of you and makes it more about them.
Focus on what you share. Being natural is more relatable. When you pursue perfection, just watch a David Dobrik video. I actually haven't watched any of his stuff, and he's like a major YouTuber, so I don't even know what his style is.
If you guys hear a bunch of like
Screaming,
clanging and screaming and horns honking, it's because we are just past 7 p.m. PST here, and every single night at 7 p.m., people have been going out on their balconies and cheering and clapping and, honking horns and stuff as a thank you for the medical staff who are working on the front lines. So this has been happening every single evening. So that's what you might be hearing right now.
No one can beat us up better than ourselves. Yes, in your mind.
Absolutely.
Jerry says, in how many years you got to 1,200 videos? 1,200, yeah. So we started our channel and we started really paying attention to it in late 2015, early 2016. And we have been uploading videos Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, sometimes Friday, sometimes more, depends. There were times where we took like a week off just take a week off and just relax, usually when we're traveling. But now we're pumping it and we're doing like 2 to 3 videos a day, which I never thought that we do, and I don't recommend it. I don't recommend it to,
I don't even know how we do it.
Like, you need to this needs to be automatic for you. You need to, it is like, like I wouldn't recommend it to anyone.
It's because both of us are batch filming multiple times throughout the week now. So because previously it would just be like we would each have one day of the week where we would film all of our videos. But because we want to be releasing more content on this channel for you guys, we just, like we were saying in previous episodes, we've been doubling down and just filming more and editing more, getting it out there. And these live streams have also really been helping in terms of creating content and also boosting our channel, because YouTube loves it when you do lives on your channel.
Mm-hmm. Jojo says, and look at you now. I know, we're totally different.
We're very different now than we were earlier. We've learned so much, and there's still so much more to learn.
I had a teacher that always called on people in the back, so I would sit in the front trying to be less of a target.
It
didn't work. She always found me. Yeah, like I was always like trying to break the eye contact and like put a book or something in front of my face or something. Yeah, especially French class, and I was called on. Oh man, I never knew the answer. Roland says, I enjoy Camtasia and always refer to Jules' videos often. Thank you. I appreciate it. I need all the creativity I can get. I teach economics.
That's awesome.
In grade 12, we had an economics class, and it was kind of like just a class they put together. And I ended up taking it, and for the good chunk of the year, we just watched what's that show?
The Apprentice.
The Apprentice. Back when that was a popular show, we would just watch it for the class. And like I loved the intro, and it was just like, back when reality TV was really first starting.
Yeah, that's all the teacher did, right? It's just put on
that
the
and like
apprentice for
what
the
did
economics
you
class.
learn in the episode? Yeah, you are now expert live streamers. There's another course. Yeah, I was thinking that doing this whole thing is a course as well, because it's a setup.
Yeah.
Liat says, wow, I'm shocked as well, Jewel. You remember every little detail.
For not remembering the edit, how long it took you to edit your first video. I'm sure it's somewhere in there. You have to pull it out. Let us know if you remember it.
Hey, Dawn. How's it going? Haven't seen you in a bit. How are you doing?
What have you been up to,
Are you
Dawn?
still doing the masks? Using the phone to record me in front of a whiteboard and then edit in Camtasia. Oh yeah, you can use your iPhone to do that. You just need to prop your iPhone, like if you have a little, what do you call it? Like a mini tripod, that would make it better, but you don't need it. You could just lean it against something.
Yeah, it would just be like using your phone as a camera instead of the webcam, right?
Yeah.
So you would use your phone to record yourself, and then you would need to extract that footage, those MP4s or whatever, .mov, whatever it comes out of your phone as, and then put that into Camtasia, and then you can edit it from there.
Here's a video idea. Best practices for when using those marketplaces of second use stuff. Hard to believe it, but I never felt safe to buy on eBay. Yeah, so I don't typically buy used stuff on eBay. I would usually buy like the new stuff, and there's a way for you to filter it so that it's like new and stuff. Yeah, recently bought puzzles off of there. Hey, Tamil, how's it going?
Hi, Tamil.
Roland says, I'm using my phone for videos right now, Daniel.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people do.
We actually tell, like when we have our Airbnb experiences, we have new people coming in who they're just thinking about starting a YouTube channel, but aren't fully set on it yet. We tell them, if you don't have any of the equipment yet, and maybe you don't have the budget to get it, or, right now we're in quarantine, so that's a whole nother problem of actually being able to buy it because it's not available. But when you're in that stage, you can definitely use your phone, because the cameras on phones right now are really great.
They're good. They're
good,
amazing.
Yeah. They're even better than the webcam that comes with your laptop most of the time. So definitely make use of that if you can.
Yes, clapping for the medical staff. I usually have like a megaphone, and I'm usually like screaming outside the window here. I'm sure there's content on your longer videos that just need to be clipped for everyday use instead of new content all the time. Have you explored the trend of clips channels from bigger channels?
We do that sometimes. Like I did a 1 hour talk. It was actually, the video itself was longer than an hour, but I presented in front of a networking group here, business networking group. It was a YouTube presentation. And also within that, people were asking me questions. So what we did was we put that entire presentation on our YouTube channel, but also we repurposed that presentation and clipped out the question and answer, and like did the search engine optimization for each one of those questions and put that on our channel. So we do it sometimes. But it's not very often that we have really long videos like that on this channel, because the content that we create is, it's just one thing. We're teaching one thing in most of our videos. It's a tutorial. So
yeah. All right.
So yeah. I've gone over an hour here. This has been awesome. Thank you guys for the questions, like rapid fire questions. I love it.
I think we'll end it here. And this was the Quarantine Life episode number 27. Tomorrow will be episode 28. That is crazy.
Yeah, going up on 30 days to match the fast approaching of 30,000 subscribers.
You know that it's already been 30 because the other interviews don't count as
when we
episodes.
do those interviews, we don't count them as Quarantine Life episodes, but we've still gone live during
Yeah.
those days. So yeah, thank you guys so much. It's been such a pleasure as always hanging out with you, and we'll be right back here again tomorrow at 6 p.m. PST.
All right, guys. See you tomorrow.
Yes, bye for now.